Okay, so we're going to talk about progress, guys, and this is a really important subject. I want you to think of it as a bit of a step ladder. One thing you need to know with progress is it's not always going to be a straight line. In fact, we don't want it to be like that. If you look at an athlete who's training for the Olympics, they will do progressive overload. When we use the word progressive, it exactly means that it's progressive. It's methodically planned out and it's step by step. And progressive overload looks like this. You've just all of a sudden joined the online recovery program and all this is new to you. And so you're figuring out your baseline, you're figuring out what's working, what's not working. And this is your current baseline. Great. Now this period here is, let's say, 4 weeks of doing the same thing. Okay, no change, just the basics of what's appropriate for you. After 4 weeks, when you feel good and you don't feel any worse than you currently do, and you feel solid in what you're doing, that is when you can start to progress and do another set of overload. And that set of overload might mean, let's say if you're on the phase 1 end where you're just, getting out of bed, well, now then just laying up in bed, you're going to the lounge room to hang out there. Instead of getting breakfast delivered to you, you're making it around the kitchen. And 4 weeks is usually a good time to give yourself to progress. Now, what we need to talk about is times when you don't want to progress. This is when we've had a large amount of stress. This is when we are injured. This is also when your sleep isn't great. And there's a couple of other things you really need to factor in here. If your nutrition is off or your gut health is off and you're basically not digesting your food, all these types of things you have to factor in. And if that's the case, then you would do less. And we would go back to your original plan. Instead of going up like that, what it will actually look like is you might start here. And then this is your maintenance line here. And this could be like a 1 to 5 week period where you literally just kind of stay in that lull, yeah? So the other thing that you need to remember here is if you've got a cold, same thing. That's when you would either not do anything at all and just totally rest and listen to your body like a healthy person would do, okay? Or you would totally cut back what you're currently doing.